probably be boring to me. But
Right.
like I think for me with boxing is I like seeing I would say a person that's 50-50 offense, 50-50 defense. Because when you can do both,
It's sale day.
it's like
Okay,
you
we're
don't really
throwing this
put
stuff out.
yourself in that disadvantage. That's why people would be
Right.
like, they'd be like, "Oh man, why you always on that Floyd Mayweather shit?" But it's not so much that it's just an individual person, but always look at it like I think with Muhammad Ali, like if you look at his early career, he couldn't be fucking touched. He was so fast. He lacked in some fundamentals, but he was so much physically superior as far as speed that it didn't matter.
Right.
Like you couldn't hit him. It's like, oh man, he's scared. But the thing is, when he got a little heavier, didn't have as much speed, he took pride in being able to take punishment. So I'm like, why the hell would
Right.
for the first half you focus on not getting hit and then focus on taking punches, and then Parkinson's could have been a result of that. Maybe he was always gonna get it, but I think that was a byproduct of the way he fought later. Because like that's like the last third of his career. It's like, damn, you fought 2/3 of your career not getting hit, and then it's like, I don't think it was that he tried to get hit, but I think he didn't have the fundamental blocks. He didn't have the parries and shit. Like he was dodge or shit or block when he just was like in a corner or something like that. But like when I looked at it, like guys like Willie Pep and Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that, like they were like, oh, he don't got knockout power. But like the thing is, it wasn't so much that people couldn't hit him, no Marcus, but it was the fact that they couldn't hit him, and he was landing a high percentage. Like I forgot what they stat was, but they had like a stat of like the measured punches that you get hit by and the measure of punches that you land on them. And like his difference between getting hit and hitting them was like it was like the highest of any boxer in history. So it was not. It was just like this. It was this dude named Maidana, and I can't remember the punch total, but basically the dude landed, I want to say 110 punches, which is the most Floyd ever got hit by. But Floyd landed 210, so it was close, 10 punch difference. But the only difference is the dude threw 800 fucking punches and landed 10 less, and Floyd threw about 400 or 500. So I'm like, you do half as many as this dude did, and you still landed a little bit more, and you landed at double the percentage. Like to me, and this was the dude that was trying to get in close and smother him. He was throwing punches in the back of the head and all this other illegal shit. So I'm looking at it like, if you can throw less than the guy and hit him more, like what better way? Like obviously everybody wants to see the powerful knockout, but everybody's not gifted like that. So like, like the thing is, I'm like shit. Look at Joe physique. You probably could knock somebody the fuck out in MMA relatively easy. But let's just say you start boxing or something, and you hit hard as fuck, but not hard enough to knock a guy out like just easily. So maybe you gotta set them up first. So you gotta have some fundamental skill, because you might not have that just devastating power. And I think that's what Mayweather had. Because the thing is, he had bad hands and didn't really hit that hard. So this guy's that's throwing 100 more punches than he's throwing. So when you're older, you can't always rely on throwing as many punches. Like that's the thing that hurt the dude with Manny Pacquiao. Like the thing is, Marcus, like I think you would have probably liked his style. Like if you looked at like Manny Pacquiao versus De La Hoya or versus Margarito, like he was one of the motherfuckers. He might throw like 800 punches in a fucking match. Like he would let the fucking hands fly. But when you look at it, like if you look at that Floyd Mayweather fight, even though it ended in the 10th round, you gotta think about it. Floyd Mayweather threw like 200 punches and landed like 170. So it's like, if you can be sharp and stop a dude with that minimal amount, just be accurate. Because the thing is, I think in MMA, I think you can't afford to be reckless as much with punches or kicks. You threw a stupid roundhouse, it fucking take your ass to the ground, choke you out or something. Or in MMA, you might get hit, and the thing is too is smaller gloves, which makes it bad that some guys don't work on head movement as much as they should. But by the same token, it's like the dude Pacquiao, he threw a lot of fucking punches. Like the thing is, he had pretty decent accuracy. He wasn't like accurate like Floyd Mayweather's accurate, but his volume was so fucking high to where like it would just overwhelm your shit. It's like shit, because he was fast and he hit hard. Plus he was like a smaller dude. So I mean, it's like, yeah, I think if you ever seen any Pacquiao fight, you probably like this style, I think. His, I want to say, I'm trying to think what I don't think you would like George Foreman's style, because some of his punches were kind of wild. But, because he left himself open with a lot of shit he did, but he was so good at taking a fucking punch, and he hit so fucking hard, where it was like the pressure of him throwing some shit, it was like, fuck it, like, he about to throw a big hook, like, it was almost like you go to panic mode. That motherfucker, he used to hit you with some shit that'll graze you, and motherfuckers be getting knocked out, like, damn, like, it's like that dude, he had like blunt, like I would say he had like that Josh natural fucking blunt force strength. Like fuck the form. If it connects, it's fucking you up. But this imagine being somebody smaller than Josh having to take that hit. Like totally different if you somebody like your size. But that was the thing, it was just kinda like, damn, like somebody that was really offensive. I think it was this dude named Mike McCallum, and he had good knockout power, but a lot of the guys that was in the 80s didn't want to fight him. But they used to call this dude the fucking body snatcher, because like he would fuck you up with body punches, and then he'd go to your head later on and shit. You like, damn, this motherfucker. But like at the time, really, if you ever looked at any of George Foreman training when he was getting ready to fight Muhammad Ali, like, dude, the shit he was doing to that punching bag, you would have been like, man, ain't no way fucks Muhammad Ali survived this fight. Like, this motherfucker was denting the punching bag, man. I was like, man, hell no. But the only problem was his swings was big, full swings. So, like, you could capitalize. But the thing is, it's just, do you want to fucking go for a clean hit on his jaw when he could take a hit? When this motherfucker might damn near knock your ass out with a body shot. It's like, shit, you don't want to trade.
Oh, yeah. The body shots ain't nothing to play with.
That motherfucker. Because he was a big dude. He was about 6'3", 230.
Yeah.
And he went for the body a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Now, probably the early, I mean, you probably seen enough of the early Mike Tyson shit when he did have good head movement and could knock somebody the fuck out. Like, he had that great combination of speed and power. But he was mentally weak as fuck. He was like...
mentally retarded. No point.
What's that one class on Final Fantasy that got... Like, they speed and power is good, but like, they magic defense is shitty as fuck? I'm trying to remember what class it was.
A knight?
Yeah, that's what Mike Tyson is. He was a knight. Vince, like, if he couldn't get you out of there quick, like, he'd either gas out, like, it was just, he had that perfect bully mentality. Like, he had motherfuckers in fear. But it's like, if you could stand up to him and take some of his punches, it wasn't the fucking, because when you look at Tyson, out of his 6 losses, one of them was disqualification, but the other 5 was by knockouts or TKOs. So it's like, damn, like, he could dish out the pain, but he couldn't take that shit as well.
Right.
Well, I don't think anybody can take, when you hit that hard, it's hard to say whether you can take that shit the same amount. But the thing is, well, I guess George Foreman could, though, that motherfucker. Because the crazy part is when he came back after being retired for 10 years, even though he was fat and had maybe 5% less power, that motherfucker never got knocked down when he was old. It didn't matter how fucking hard he hit that motherfucker, man. He was not about to fall. I was like, damn. But it was like his stamina was way better.
I'm not gonna get that shot. Oh, you're already done too. Shit.
Yeah. But that was the thing. Because the thing is, it's like, I always look at it like, if you're going to talk about the best box, to me, you have to be good at defensive and offensive aspects. Like, it can't just be one. Like, the dude they usually consider the best ever is Sugar Ray Robinson, but they never talked about his defense. He never was like a defensive master, but he fought like the same weight class that Mayweather. That was his starting weight class, pretty much. But whereas Floyd Mayweather was 5'8", this dude Sugar Ray Robinson was like 5'11". So you 147 pounds. That's 5'11". That's kind of fucking tall for that weight division. So it was like he had good jab, good range, good speed. Like he could knock you out with either hand. He had good combinations. But the thing is, he could take a fucking punch. But the thing is, he wasn't a great defense. Like, he had good foot movement as far as getting out the way, but like as far as dodge and parrying, he didn't have that aspect of it. Like, not to say that, I mean, every fighter got weaknesses to a certain extent. And I guess Floyd Mayweather got some too. But the weaknesses he has are so small to where it's hard to fucking exploit. Because the thing is, it's like you would think like, okay, you can't outbox him in the middle of the ring, get him to the ropes where it's limited. But I seen shit where motherfuckers try to throw that right hook, and he'll fucking turn his arms right when your punches landed, trying to get on his arms. He would roll. So it's like, damn, you didn't even hit flush. And like a lot of times he'll roll the fucking impact off. So it's like, damn, you don't even feel like you hitting shit because you're hitting stuff at an angle. So it's kind of like, damn, like not only could you not fucking hit him, he might not hit you that hard, but he hitting you at will. Like I look at it like you landing 15-20% of your punches and he landing 45. It's like, damn, I can't touch this. Like, you know what the crazy part though, Marcus, is like, even that last McGregor fight, like, as much as Floyd Mayweather was coming forward, you know what the percentage of punches that dude Conor McGregor landed?
Shit, I know you. No, I don't. I know he threw a lot of motherfuckers.
The dude Conor McGregor only landed 26% of his punches. Even though Floyd Mayweather was coming straight at him, he could not fucking land on him. And Mayweather, he landed 53%. So it's like, and I think his power punches he landed, I think the power punch in boxing is anything that's not a jab. So it could be a strike right hand, hook, uppercut. So Floyd Mayweather landed 50% of his total shit, and I think 57% of his fucking power shots, like them right hands and hooks and shit. So I'm looking at it like damn, like you can't hit this motherfucker and you can't stop him from hitting. Like to me, it's almost like you playing Street Fighter and a motherfucker keep hitting your ass with fireballs, keep hitting your ass. You can't get past the fucking zone. It's like, damn, like I can't do shit. Or it's like fighting Dawson or something. I think that's the thing that, like, I think a lot of people don't really sometimes appreciate, because like they'll look at the negative personal shit, or like, oh, this style is boring. But like, to me, how could a one-sided match be? I guess a one-sided match is kind of boring sometimes, because I guess basketball and football blowout isn't always the most exciting. But when you look at a motherfucker that's that much better than the competition, it's kind of hard to not appreciate that shit. Like, I think that's the thing that I can appreciate, because I like competitive fights. Because everybody be like, man, I want to see Floyd Mayweather get hit. I want to see him get cut. Like, this motherfucker, I might have seen this motherfucker Floyd get cut one fucking time. I think he had like a cut above his eyebrow once.
Oh, you back?
But it was...
Oh, you were?
It's like, this shit was crazy, man.
You were talking up.
I think the last time I seen Floyd get cut was probably from a headbutt. This dude,
looks like a game.
he had like one dot of blood above his eyebrow.
What? Motherfucker go around that shit. I doubt it. You say $5 there, right? Man, you know what they just told me?
What?
$50 selling games.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? They about to take that shit. She said this sound like PS4 games and shit too. Xbox. She said it's up in St. Clair. I don't know about any other ones. Okay, well, yeah, they're selling. I'm like, oh shit.
Trying to get in on that shit.
Oh shit, I got like 14 minutes. Alright, let me get down and get this shit done.
That's the shit that be crazy. They're like, oh, this match boring. I'm like, to me, when I see, like, I didn't like seeing Mike Tyson early fights. Because he was fighting a lot of bums. A lot of motherfuckers get knocked out in one fucking round. I'm like, man, what the fuck? If you paid $50 for that shit, wouldn't you be pissed? If you only got to watch 3 minutes worth of fucking fight? I know I'll be mad about that shit. At least Floyd Mayweather will give you an it might not be entertaining, but at least I'm gonna give you a fight for 36 minutes. I'm like, shit. Cause you gotta think about like imagine if you was grown as fuck in the 80s, like I said, like 88, and you ordered a Mike Tyson fight against this dude Michael Spinks, and he knocked this motherfucker out in 90 seconds. So you just dropped $50 on 90 seconds. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, man, that's some bullshit. Now, probably the knockout was exciting as fuck. But the thing is, though, Mark, like the dude, Michael Spinks, this dude delayed coming out the fucking ring for 30 minutes because he did not want to fight this motherfucker, man. So I'm like,
for real?
Yes, like the dude did not want to come out.
Oh,
now,
shit.
Granted,
oh, shit. Damn.
Now, granted, the dude, he did come up and weight from light heavyweight, and he probably had no fucking business fighting. But this is the thing, Marcus, the dude was 31-0, and he retired after that fucking loss. That loss devastated him that fucking bad. I'm like, your ass should have never went up and weighed. You should have never went up and weighed. Because the thing is, he was one of the probably the 5 best light heavyweights of all time. But that motherfucker went up. He got that fear implanted in him, and he was never the fucking same. Like, you know how bad this shit gotta be to. I mean, fuck losing the UFC in 90 seconds. That's not unheard of. But you lose in a boxing match where all you can do is punch in 90 fucking seconds. Like, that's fucking crazy. And I mean, and it was so bad too, Marcus, because the dude, he was trying to duck under a punch, and Mike Tyson caught this motherfucker trying to duck. So it was like he moved into the shit, and I was like, oh, he not getting up from that shit. Damn. But it just felt like Tyson wasn't fighting like a lot of great motherfuckers, and whenever he fought great people, he fucking lost. Like, to me, my thing is, in any sport, I don't care if you're talking about UFC, boxing, if you rematch him up, you gotta get that fucking win back. Tyson never avenged any of his losses. Like, when you look at it, the 3 of the 5 losses that Muhammad Ali got, the first one to Joe Frazier, he won the second and he won the third. The Ken Norton one, he disputedly won the second and third, but he avenged them, on paper at least. The Leon Spinks loss, he won that one. Close fight, but he still won it. The only last 2 he didn't avenge was when he was old and had Parkinson's. So I'm like, man, I always believed in, we gotta run that shit back, and I gotta get that back. I can't just take an L to you and not try to get you again. That's my thing. Like, it's 2 fights that some people think Floyd Mayweather might have lost. The first was to the dude named Jose Castillo, and I guess if you look at the punch numbers, the dude landed more. But it's not always about the punch numbers. But the thing is, Mayweather, he had a hurt shoulder in the fight. He had surgery right after that, and he rematched the dude. Like, he didn't fight other people first. He gave that dude an immediate rematch, and then he beat the dude ass relatively easy in a rematch. And then the same Maidana dude that had a close fight, like he rematched that dude too, and on the rematch that shit wasn't fucking close. So I'm like, that's how you do it. If you lost, or if you had a close win and some people didn't feel like you won, run that shit back and show them that shit wasn't a fluke. That's my thing. Like they be bringing up people, oh, this person did this and this, because nobody beat Muhammad Ali twice. And that's the thing, like, that's the thing I can respect. So, man, you ain't about to give me 2 L's. I'm gonna get that one back. Tyson never got none of them L's back. Like, even the dude Lennox Lewis, I think he got like 41 wins or something like that, and he got 2 losses. And both of the losses was basically one-punch fluke knockouts. But he avenged both of those knockout losses by knocking both the opponents out. So at least you could be like, there was nobody that beat him that he didn't get their ass back. Like I don't know. When it comes to certain sports shit, I always look at it like, did you get this motherfucker back? If given the opportunity. It's one thing if they beat you and they retire because you don't get that chance. Like the dude Sugar Ray Leonard, when he fought Marvin Hagler, dude Hagler was a little bit older, but Sugar Ray Leonard won. It was a really close fight. Some feel he didn't win, but he never gave that dude a rematch. So it's like, come on, man, that fight was, that's what I got a problem with. A fight is close as fuck, and you don't give him a rematch. Now, my thing is, if you won 8 or fucking 9 rounds out of 12, then there's no need of a rematch. Or if they won less, there's definitely no point. But if it, like I say, if you won 7 rounds, or you know what I say, if 2 judges had you win 7 rounds and lose 5, and then the 3rd judge had you win 5 rounds, I'd be like, okay, that's close enough. But man, that one Oscar De La Hoya fight, I was looking at that shit like probably my honest opinion is the first 8 rounds they probably split. I probably had Oscar 4, Floyd 4. But 9, 10, 11, 12, Floyd clearly and easily won. So like, even if you had it 4 rounds to 4, he won 8 to 4. And even if you had Oscar winning 5 of the first 8 and gave Floyd only 3, Floyd still won the last 4. So that still would be 7 to 5. Some more motherfuckers think, oh, rematch. I'm like, how could? Because this is the way it happened. Like 2 of the judges gave. One judge gave Floyd 8 of the rounds, the other one gave him 7, and the 3rd one said he lost. So I'm like, from my point of view, I'm looking at like, how the fuck is it that you go from Floyd winning 8 rounds, one had 7, so that's not too inconsistent, but another one had 5, so I'm like, that's a 3-round difference. Like, who's not watching the fight the same way? Because I'm like, because to me, something is off when that happens. Like, no, that's the thing. Sometimes boxing, it be some corrupt ass fucking judges, man. Every now and then.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that, because they say, you know you win the match, don't ever try to go to the decision, because they will try to get the shit out of you. At least try not to.
Yeah, boxing. Now the thing I will say about boxing is, if you, like, anytime you get knocked down or penalized, you'll lose a point. So that guy, since they won the round, they'll get 8 points, but if you get knocked down and you lost, then they take a point, you only get 8 points for that shit. So it's like, damn. Like, to me, like, if you, I think a lot of times that'd be the biggest difference too. Because it was a Floyd Mayweather fight where he fought this dude, Canelo Alvarez. And the dude, he good as fuck, man. He real good. But against Floyd, that dude, he looked worse than Conor McGregor, to be honest. Like, that dude, there was no moments of the fight where it looked like that dude was winning. Like, none. Like, the dude clearly lost. Like, if anything, I maybe could have gave the dude 1 round. I think the 4th round. Like, technically, if you count the totals, they landed the same amount of punches and same percentage. But even then, that would have been a draw. But, like, 2 of the judges had Floyd win, like, 8 rounds. Not 8, but, like, 10. And then the fucked up part about this was, one of the fucking judges had that shit a draw. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I could maybe give this motherfucker 1 round being generous. But I'm like, how the fuck do you give him 6? Like, I was looking at that, like, I'm talking about Mark, man. Like, this is the thing, Floyd, he threw, like, obviously the dude, Canelo, I would say the size difference, he wasn't as tall as McGregor, but as far as cockiness, like, I would say the dude gained about 15 pounds, so the dude at the night when they weighed in, that dude was about 168 pounds, and Floyd was about 149, maybe. And he beat the hell, like, I won't say like he beat the hell out of him, like he was just punishing him, but he was hitting this motherfucker so much, and this motherfucker, he just couldn't do shit. Like, after the 6th round, the dude, it was almost like he hesitated, not like out of fear of getting knocked out, but just like it was like he could have fucking thrown a. Oh, where's you trying to go?
Oh shit! You know what? Let me get my shit. Should sell some cars. Yeah, let me go do that. I'm gonna sell some cars.
Man, Marcus, that dude, he could have thrown a fucking bucket of confetti on Floyd against the ropes, and he still would not have touched him. Like, the shit was like, it was literally that bad. Like, cause I think that was the first time I had ever seen the dude Canelo fight. So I'm looking like, who the fuck is this? I'm like, this dude looks shitty. And then,
hey Bill, go to the cocaine. Cool.
All right.
I think that's the one I just sold, right? The weed or the cocaine? Was it the weed?
It might have been.
Yeah. Okay, I get the trucks.
Man, crazy shit with that though, Marcus, man. I thought that dude Canelo was garbage, man. Until I seen his other fights, and I'm like, this dude is good as fuck. But it was just, it was almost like, I'm looking at this dude Canelo, like, this dude is fucking amazing. But Floyd made this dude look terrible. Like, he made the dude look like he didn't belong in a boxing ring. I was like, how can you do that much? Like, I put it this way, like, it's like, say you seen a motherfucker that was like, damn. You know, I probably put a better example. Like, say you got the Flash racing fucking Quicksilver from Marvel. Now, Quicksilver is fast as fuck. This motherfucker go like beyond the speed of sound. But if you compare him to the Flash, he looked fucking dirt slow. That's how that shit looked. Like, the dude, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is amazing. But he looked like he just did not have a clue. Like, it was almost like his brain shut down. Like, he just couldn't do shit. Every time it looked like he thought about doing something, Floyd just catches that. Just catch it. I'm like, damn, he was faking this motherfucker. He was looking at the crowd and shit. I'm like, man, this dude is beating your ass and styling on you on some Ric Flair shit, man. Like, I was just like, damn. Is this the one?
Yep. Same one you got, I think. You got the same one, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I think I know I got like 200-something thousand here. I'm just, all the money be mad. Yeah, definitely about to sell this. I want to get my supplies before I do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and. You know what? Damn, that's $75. That's $100,000. Damn. Hold on, before I do anything. I always forgot about you. Shaq. Yeah, that. There you go. How much you get for that last one?
I think 28,000. I think.
So that shit does work then.
Yeah.
Okay. I put you fucking. I put vice president, but they keep telling me lifetime when I do that shit. I'm about to re-put you on the same thing. Kind of strange.
No, I think the thing that say lifetime, you could change it to just this session.
Yeah, I know. Think I should resupply it first or just sell it?
It's on you. I'll probably help you sell one more and shit.
Yeah, let me go ahead and sell this shit real quick. I was about to say car, but I can sell the car on my own. Yeah, 300 something. Damn. Gee, where goes Batman?
Okay, we're attempting some discretion here and pretending we're the Postal Service. Got it? Okay. The product's loaded and ready for delivery.
That's fine. Shit. At least we gotta sell shit out in that fucking country. I hope. More delivery shit, man.
3 of them motherfuckers. Get your ass to work.
Oh, these slow ass fucking things. Can't go up the hill worth down.
Just the shitty part is I don't fucking have a helicopter yet, man. You know what? One of the good side effects of me buying that submarine on Xbox is they let me buy this fucking submarine on this version too for free. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, damn.
Oh, that's how they do it.
Yeah, certain stuff, certain Pegasus vehicles, they will, not all of them, but that one they did.
Damn, I need to put my social account the same way. Actually, yeah. That's it.
Cause it's a lot of benefits. It's a lot of benefits you could be getting on the Xbox version just because of what you did on the PS4 version.
So I gotta link it there. I gotta go out in the country though. Fuck. They got me going out here, man. This shit wouldn't be that fucking. Slow ass truck too, man. I'm gonna get 1 million already. This is gonna make 300,000, 329,000. So. There's really no point in doing the fucking cargo thing anymore.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Man, dude, man. I just found out this fucking boxer Rocky Marciano, man. This motherfucker. I mean, he was 49-0. He got a lot of knockouts. This motherfucker fought his brother like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Not saying his brother's shitty, but I'm like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, how we know this motherfucker not taking a dog?
Right.
Or who knows? And the thing is, well, not even that, but like, my thing is, the dude might not be that fucking good. He might have just got in because you got in. Might be some family shit. Like, kind of giving him a paycheck.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at, like, if you undefeated and you beat a motherfucker 3 times, why the fuck would you have a 4th or 5th? Or really, fuck all that. If you beat a motherfucker twice, what is the point? Like, to me, you can't have a fucking trilogy if you won 2. There's no point. Like, I could see 1 fight, I could see 2. But how in that? Because the way I look at it, Mark, is like, even if you have a trilogy, let's just say you beat me the first 2. Even if I beat you the 3rd, I'm still down 2-1. So there's no reason for you to even give a 4th match. Because for you can go up 3-1, or you're giving me a chance to tie it when you already took 2 out of 3. I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. And they said his brother fought under aliases. So the shit not even gonna show up as Marciano, it's gonna show up as some other shit. I'm like, man, that's some fucked up shit.
Oh man, you gotta get out. You gotta get out and shit too.
Motherfucker name was Peter Marciano. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know what's weird is usually in most sports, people don't even fight their brothers. Them 2 brothers from Ukraine, both them motherfuckers was heavyweights. And at one point, between the 2 of them, they had all the fucking belts. And them motherfuckers promised their parents they would never fight each other. So it was just like, damn, you want that belt, you gotta be one of them brothers. And then if you beat one of them, the other one might sign up and fuck you up. I was like, damn.
So I remember Josh said that shit, like, man, it might become a point of talking to me, you got to fight each other. Like, fuck it. Easy money. Don't stop.
Damn, you talking that fool? That's fucked up. Damn. That's fucked up.
Oh, he said that shit for real? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was saying, point to the easy work. I'm like, damn, and then the crowd was pointing at Conor McGregor. I'm like, damn, that's disrespectful.
I can, no way, we ever get to the point where that shit ever happen, man, we about to throw like a motherfucker on each other. Oh, shit. But, man, Josh, man, don't make this boxing match like the Soul Calibur wins, man. Damn.
Damn. Oh, that'd be fucked up. You said that shit. Like, you entered the party. Point to the easy work. I'm gonna start saying that shit when I hop in fucking Xbox parties, man. Cause dude, he got his shit that can't nobody see me in 2K shit. That's about to be my shit, man.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we should start that shit though, man. Damn.
It's fucking horrible,
Man,
man.
motherfucker say, man, I got you in that fucking what's another game we're good at, man? Fucking shit. Damn, what the game we're good at that beast in there, man? Oh, Marvel's Capcom, Marvel Capcom. No, SAK, Capcom vs SAK 2, all that, man. Fucking
shit.
Yeah, shit.
Damn, I almost had that fucking tournament. I'm still pissed at that tournament in Phoenix, man.
Oh yeah.
I had
Oh
that
man,
third place,
up,
man. I had that motherfucker, man. Ah, man.
Hold on.
You said
what was it?
It was at an arcade. It was at one of them bars. It was one of the arcades. They was playing Capcom vs SNK 2. Fucking third place, man. Cause the dude that
I remember. Yeah.
That
shit was crazy, dude.
He played Blanca Yamazaki and I can't remember his fucking third character. Damn, almost had that motherfucker, man.
Oh man, I did that do a tournament, man. I wish One Punch Man was out at the time. Like, man, I did the One Punch Man on your ass. I remember I had Shinny Kuma and so I had Bison. It said round 3, fighting. Soon as it said that shit, I put out that fucking sky chop, man. That Shinny Kuma does.
Oh yeah, that Masogi. I was like, damn, that shit comes so fucking. Like, literally, you could not fucking parry that shit. You could just defend it. Like, I remember I went to trainer mode and I put the CPU on all parry. They still could not parry.
Yeah.
I was like, man, how the fuck do you have a physical move that's unparryable? I was like, man, that's how you know
Can you just defend it or anything? No.
Yeah, you could just defend it. But the shit still is hard than a motherfucker though. Yo, I could just defend it if I jumped, only because it made it a smidge. I won't even say easier, it just made it not super hard to do it. But the only problem was if you fucking jumped and just didn't defend it, you was dead. So it was like you was taking a big ass risk.
There's only one way you could get rid of, like, dodge that move. No, 2 ways. Just defend it. Like, it's like a 10% chance you might survive that shit.
Yeah.
And I think if I could do a move, like if one of the kids do a rush down, like Ryo or somebody or Yuri, you know, if they do one of the rush down, you can actually probably get away with it. If you do the level 3 version of those things, you can't roll it. I tried that too. You can't like sidestep that shit. Shit dead. OP ass bitch. That's why I hate that nigga, man. Even though I used to beat that dude at the tournament with it, but still, man. I won with a character I fucking hate. Damn.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta do that shit, man.
I like, man. It's like round 3, fight. You yeah, poof. That nigga puff like a marshmallow and shit. I was like, damn.
Oh, sorry, man. Came closest. I remember when they had at OhioCon that one year, man. When they had the Mortal Kombat 3, when I was closest, I was 4th place in that shit. The fucking Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo one, I think I was in either 2nd or 3rd in that. I definitely should have won that shit. Fuck, man. But you know what? The only problem was, it was a motherfucker that played me Honda. And like, my Balrog was on point. But one of Balrog's few bad matchups was E-Honda. It was like, I think Zangief and E-Honda was a bad matchup. And that motherfucker was fucking beat up, man. I was like, shit. But the thing is, that dude, he was dogging his bad matchups. I seen he was walking through Dawson's, he was beating Hughes, I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, this motherfucker about to win this shit. I felt like if he beat me, he was winning it, and then he beat me, and then he beat the dude in the finals. He beat the dude in the finals pretty fucking easily, though. That was bad. It was a fucking guy. I'm thinking like, oh, this guy will have a chance. Man,
sometimes people get seeded, man. That's how that works. Like,
man,
person's weaker always been in the finals, man. It's ain't, I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that shit. That's why I told Josh when he fought that dude, I was like, man, Josh, you'll beat his ass?
Yeah.
Damn, man, because I wanted to fight Josh, and like, damn.
Yeah, because I noticed the dude, he got 2 rounds off of you, and he didn't win any more. I was like, damn. 'Cause I think that's when you start guard impacting that little shit where you shoot the little shit and they come out the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
you know what? I had to like force guard. Like I had to like take a guard like a stumble guard to get in. It was kind of weird. But
he had to distance shit down. I was like, this little motherfucker.
He did. Man, I had to get in, man. I'm like, you know what, man? You know what? After the first 2 rounds, like, you know what? I got something for that shit. And the move he kept using on Josh was that twirly shit that she kept doing, which she spins.
Yeah, I was like, how was Josh falling for this shit? Yeah, I was mad. I wasn't mad at Josh for losing. I was mad at how he lost. Because I was like,
yeah, I like.
You can get past this shit.
I like Josh, man. I told Josh, I'm gonna show how it's done. Beat that nigga's ass. I wish we had a coach, man. Cause if he did, I think Josh would have won that fucking match. I'm like, man, Josh, man. That's the only thing he kept losing to. When she kept like, she jump up, then she spin with the chain. That little last hit, that little tip ass chain hit at the end of that combo. I'm like, are you for real? That's why I'm a chain. I'm like, yeah, go hang up the towel, man. Shit. Go off to that bomb. And Josh way stronger than that dude. All you gotta do is like, his thing, Ivy's good, she got a lot of fucking, but she do have a lot of fucking opening. It's like sink or swim with her. It's like, you good, or you can't be mediocre, period. Like, you gotta be like,
amazing pretty much.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I wanna see that Ivy that can like, take my nightmare to the next level, man. Shit.
Damn. See, that's fucked up, man. It's like you need competition to test your damn self, man. That's fucked up.
Man, I need something, man. I need that shit, man.
Man, you like Akuma off that one Street Fighter Alpha movie where he was like, where is there one who can stand against me? I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here.
So we got a lot of niggas, man. We got Flash, we got fucking Superman, we got all types of flavors in the Akuma. What's up? Oh. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, Dragon Ball motherfuckers beat him. Shit.
Yeah, Krillin beat him.
Yeah, the Z version, Dragon Ball,
actually,
Dragon Ball won't beat him, but yeah, Z, that would probably.
Yeah. Man, I
still would give Akuma a chance. Well, I think the speed would be the main thing, though.
Right.
Because I don't know if Krillin could be at the bottom of the fucking ocean and survive that shit.
Nah, maybe? Not too sure. I know Goku did, but I'm not too sure if Krillin can, though. But Dragon Ball Z characters overpowered, fuck all them. Fuck all them bums, and fuck Krillin too. Shit, that nigga overpowered, he not striking niggas in the street, but I don't mean not overpowered. Little bitch. Like, even though Krillin got hit with a bullet on the shoulder, he's still like, that hurt, okay, I'm about fighting. I'm like, nigga, for real?
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Like, okay, like, Krillin, like, he got hit by a flesh wound, like a gun flesh wound. But at the same time, after like the day or two after pass, that nigga like, oh, let's fight again. I'm like, man, for real? I mean, ain't you hit my nigga and shit?
Man, I remember on fucking Dragon Ball when it was a sniper, this motherfucker shot Goku in the back of the fucking head, and he was like, ow, that stings. I'm like, a fucking sniper rifle bullet stings? I'm like, man, punches and kicks should not be hurting your ass. Like, if you was a regular fucking human, your head would have been blown the fuck off.
Fuck off, right. Fuck bitch ass nigga, I hate all them bombs. Hey, Raditz too, that nigga overpowered.
What?
No
he
bullshit.
garbage. No,
That nigga, he had like 1,000 power level or some shit.
You know what the bad part is? I don't get why they consider Raditz garbage, because at the time that they fought him, he was beating the fuck out of Piccolo and Goku at the same time. So I mean, because he's in the beginning, you gotta consider him garbage because of that. But at the time he fought, they were not about to beat him one-on-one. They had to fucking band together to win. And you don't really see that shit happen as much.
Dude, I don't think I'll make this last one. Cause you gotta get out and drop shit off. I swear, man, this is probably the best motorcycle in the fucking game. This shit going fucking quicksilver speed and shit, man. I wanna fall off this bitch. Damn. What the fuck am I going? I'll go to the... Nah, I ain't gonna make all this shit. Hell no. I ain't gonna do this shit in no 12 minutes. Depends on the damn distance. Look, thunderstorm and shit out here. Alright, get the fuck out, get the truck, keep moving. Shit. Yeah, man, the first pack is like 3 something. These things are fucking slow though. Not my battery's low and shit. I should make it in time though. Oh, bitches. We'll be a life invader later. Fuck you, bitch. No. Yeah, man, that's kind of sad seeing that level 38, man. Oh shit, man. I need to get to the first package up in like 10 minutes in. Oh hell no, dude. This shit's so goddamn. I need a boost. This shit fucking trash. Hello? I'm not about to make all this shit. I'll probably get like 14 of them. Cause this damn trunk's full of shit. I had to cut through some shit to get there faster. So it's tripping with this shit though. This shit is bad. Shut up there. I'm gonna run all the way over here? Oh hell no, dude. Damn. They gave me running a long distance to drop some shit off though. The next one 2 miles. Come on. Oh, the other one's like right next to each other after this, cause if they ain't, it's another one like 2 miles. I ain't gonna make it. I think one of them is.
Shit.
Look at shit. Like they had me get out. They had me like go up the stairs like 4 or 5 flights of stairs and shit.
I mean, you got 8 minutes, so I think you got enough time.
I gotta go around these fucking cars. Cool. That's like the other one's like a far distance. There's the other one near my weed factory. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, that's good. It's lightning outside. Dude, I doubt it. Cause there's one that's really like far away. I'll see though. Chat. Shit right there, get the fuck on. Bitch on that ain't that far. Okay. This shit looks further than I look. There it is. Yeah, that other one too damn far though. At least get one more off. Come on. At least give me 300,000, 312 or something. I was just staying at 300 something, so I'm like, I don't care. This motherfucker car ran me over, little bitch. Damn. Come on. Drive in. Man, this motherfucker 2 miles. God damn. Hell no, I'm about to cut this and shit. Man, that breeze feels good right now. Shit. Oh, motherfuckers delivering shit. I think it's 14 now, but the other one's like, they tell them to go 2 miles on one, but the other one's way on the other side. When I dropped this off.
Well, like, this one of the things where if I was a helicopter, you dropped your shit off, I could have got you back to the truck fast. And that would have given you enough time to do it. Just the fact that you had to drive that whole thing, that's honestly what fucked you up. That would have gave you at least 2 to 3 extra minutes.
Yeah. I have to go all the way over here. I bet the last one gonna say like 3 miles. I'm trying to like, nope, might as well just don't even. Can we push, Scotty? Probably will flop my shit. Whoops. First time I did that. What's the last one gonna say like 3 miles? Like, yeah, y'all took it. I'm about to how you like weird. Three miles. I ain't gonna make it. You know what? I'll move out of here. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I'll move. Yeah. Go ahead, move. Move real quick. Move all the way back. Like.
Oh, back here?
Yeah, all the way back.
It's about to blow
What
up.
the fuck? Hell yeah, I ain't gonna make that shit. I got 39 seconds and 3 miles.
No, they might put it back in the truck though. That's what I'm saying. Don't blow it up. You might.
Oh, they'll do that?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
You can shoot that little bit that's in there.
Oh, for real? That ain't bad. Cause they shit. That shit been some tough ass cocaine, man. They put hella defense crystals in that shit.
$35,000 for that.
For real? They gave me 3. Wait, they gave me. Why did they give me the whole thing? I don't understand. What? I'm confused.
How much did they give you?
That 324,000, but when I hit the thing, it was 324,000.
Probably supposed to get about 350 there.
Nah, I pretty much seen the thing. That's one. I don't know. Maybe well, shit. Man, I got 1,300,000. Alright, cool. Shit.
Should I be on this? I'll probably be on the PS4 version tomorrow, though.
Alright.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
Alright. I gotta charge this damn controller.